I think this might even lead into our next segment.
What's that?
Best cowbell songs.
Oh, Cowbell song. Well, that Don't Fear the Reaper's number one.
Don't Fear the Reaper's got to be right up there.
Yeah.
It's got to be right up there.
So what other songs have the cowbell?
Okay, so this is
you're the expert in the cowbell.
This I am. So proud to be it. You
gotta be.
You never know.
Be pro at something, man.
You never know. You never know when they're going to need a cowbell.
Exactly. And now that you have one, sitting prominently on the desk over there,
it's my ticket.
You got it, man. You're golden. It's time to get going, man.
All right. So how about this? So Honky Tonk Woman, right? Rolling Stones. Okay. That actually is a.
That's actually one of the better songs as far as
it's one of the better songs, and it's not just a constant, like ding, 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 ding. It's actually a fairly hard cowbell, as cowbell tracks go.
Yeah.
Right? It's actually a fairly tough one.
Yeah.
Because there's.
And I will admit, I'm not a huge Stones fan, so to say that I kind of like that song means a lot because
there's some cowbell complexity in there, Mike. You just gotta take my word for it.
I mean, it's not just the cowbell; it's the complexity of it all.
It's the complexity.
Yes, that brings nuance to the song.
All right, here's one for you. Grand Funk Railroad. We're an American band.
Yep, another good song. Another good
cowbell song.
I'm having a problem hearing the cowbell right now in my head, but I'm sure it's in there because you Googled this all.
Hair of the Dog by Nazareth.
I think I know the song, but I'd have to hear it to
hear that. All right, what about Low Rider?
Oh yeah.
You know that one, right?
That's yeah.
Song.
Yep.
All right. What else?
Google is our friend.
Don't Fear the Reaper's the big one, right?
Oh yeah, that is number one.
That would be the number one cowbell song.
Yeah.
So,
And then, what were you saying? Gong. The next one you got to look up is the best song.
Well, if it's so a funny thing, I went with another good friend of ours. I went to a concert.
Right.
That was Led Zeppelin. We're talking about cover bands. So we went to a concert at. Oh, we can talk about this a bit. There's a new venue in Lafayette, and it's actually some farmer took his farm and converted it into a new concert venue, and they're getting some good. They had Bruce Hornsby there, and they have some cover bands. There's some fairly prominent comedians that are going to be there. It's nice.
Good.
It's the middle of an apple orchard. We drove in. We don't, we're thinking, all right, is this Deliverance or what? Because you had to drive way. Right. We heard the banjo music, and you had to drive way into the apple orchard, and then it breaks open, and they've got a professional setup. There's like giant monitors on both sides, professional lighting, sound stage. They did an incredible job with it.
Oh, I didn't hear any about this earlier. I just knew that it was at. You went to see the concert. It was great.
It was a great show, and the deal is that we were talking about the gong. So they had a gong, and the drummer had a gong, and we waited the whole entire time for him to hit the gong, and we were trying to figure out what there has to be songs with gong, but they don't necessarily play the same list every night because there's so much Zeppelin stuff they can't.
Right.
There's no way. So they played a lot of different stuff, but they varied their set list, and the guy never hit the gong. So it was an amazing show, but on my gong scale, they get F.
Sad.
They didn't hit the gong.
It kind of ruined the night for you, I'm sure.
It didn't. I would say on my gong scale, it's an F. But overall, the concert was an A. So.
Okay. Can't have everything. Can't have everything.
You can't have everything, Mike.
No,
So,
no.
all right. So Gong. So we're back to Gong. Yeah. So if you're gonna have Gong, I think probably you gotta have Kool and the Gang, right? Didn't they? Kool and the Gang was a gong. I seem to always remember seeing gongs prominently displayed in any
Okay.
Kool and the Gang, right?
I think so. That's true. I think you're right.
I think
I
Kool and the
seem to
Gang.
remember that too. I
So,
can't think of any specific song right now, but I'm sure they did.
um, Mike, I think the thing it was your hippie days, right?
But yeah,
You were
see, I went from my
probably so
'60s
out of
love
it.
child years to my
It's
hippie
your love
days
child years,
to
and I
to
feel
the
like
disco years.
this was kind of maybe you just forgot it, right?
Yeah,
I think
you know,
that
I
whole
am
period just
older, so I can't remember some things.
feel it like it became a big blur. So, all right,
That whole era is a blur to
the
me.
whole era, I
Yeah.
understand that. Yeah. So, so the joke here is that Mike's actually a reasonably, I would say, without getting into anything, I would say you're on the conservative side a touch, right? So the kind of funny
Right.
joke here is
Yes.
yeah,
That I'm listening to all this
hippie, like
hippie and drug
yeah. I
songs.
actually like this stuff because
Yeah, I mean, some of it's good. Don't get me
yeah,
wrong, but I just
but
some of it's just like I don't care really about. But
so I'm feeling
yeah,
like you know a lot more than you're letting on, Mike.
probably do. Yes, you are correct. I would probably agree with you that I probably like more than I'm letting on right now because I just can't remember what good songs
Again,
there
you
were.
just acknowledge you can't remember.
I can't remember. I'm getting older, so I can't remember. You know,
All right, man. You
the
can't
love child days
remember.
forgotten.
So you're acknowledging your experiences with things in the 70s. All right. All right.
Right.
Ron Rucker, folks. So,
What's that?
Ron Rucker, Mike. So,
We're on record, yes.
all right.
The disco era is gone. I can't
The
remember.
disco era has, yeah.
Except for Disco Duck. Remember Disco Duck?
I do remember Disco Duck.
Disco Duck. Yep.
Speaking of that,
Yeah.
did you hear about the Foo Fighters?
No, they had a. Well,
They're doing a thing with disco.
No, I heard they had to postpone a concert because of COVID, but
no, man. No,
I didn't hear about disco.
They just released the song. You know that you should be dancing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So the Foo Fighters
singing, I can't remember.
What's that?
No.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Yeah. Dude, that's another thing we got to talk about: remakes, song remakes, and if the remake is better than the original.
The remake is better than the original.
If they are,
it might be hard to find those, but I think they do exist.
Oh, they exist. I've been listening to a few of them, and well, again, it's all subjective.
So
yeah. So
okay.
Foo Fighters, you should be dancing.
Foo Fighters.
I have to listen to this song.
You should be dancing.
You should be dancing. By the Foo Fighters.
By the Foo Fighters.
I can't picture that. But I gotta Google it.
I just heard it. And I just verified it.
What did you think of it? Honest opinion.
I heard they did. I haven't heard the song.
You haven't heard the song.
I just heard a couple days ago that they did this, and then I just looked it up, and they do in fact have a video out there. So yeah. So
all right. So you haven't seen the video yet?
Haven't seen it.
Okay.
So
Foo Fighters is one of those bands for me too. It's like I think they're great. I don't know if I know a lot of their songs.
Right.
And I don't really listen to them, but if I did listen to them, I know I'd like them.
You know, yeah.
You know, but I don't sit down and say I'm going to listen to the Foo Fighters today. I just haven't done that. I don't know why, but they had a documentary with David Grohl. I think it was on HBO or something.
Yeah.
And they were talking. It was great from what I saw. I didn't see the whole thing, but I saw part of it. It's like they're geniuses and they're great at music and all that, but it's just one of those things
Yeah.
I'm not as big into music as you are. I'm more
Yeah.
of a
Yeah. You can
older
always pull
music.
one out though when it comes to trivia.
Yeah, that's true. Again, because the
But
stuff sticks in here, even
yeah,
though
no,
I
I hear
don't
you.
listen to it. You know.
I
I
am a
mean,
big fan of music though. I'm not a, well, I am a performer of music. As you know, I'm a
yeah, you're the
percussionist.
cowbell. You're a percussionist. Cowbell.
All right, so where are we now with our topics? Like, do we cover enough, do you think, that we have enough in the can, so to speak?
Yeah, I would say so for tonight.
So we might be able
Definitely.
to edit that down. I could go in and do you want, I mean, is there anything else you want to talk about tonight?
No, I think we did pretty good for the
We
first
got our
night.
intro, we talked
Yep.
about the fair,
Yep.
and we talked about cowbell songs,
Cowbells.
right? And
The
percussion.
instrument of the musical instrument of the older guys podcast. YouTube.
Right. Yes.
So we should probably mention also how our new fans can get a hold of us if they want on email.
Okay, go ahead.
Because I'm very optimistic
sure.
that people because I'm very optimistic people will start watching it.
Okay,
eventually.
go ahead. I don't know how. So you tell me.
Well, we've got the older guys 2021 at gmail.com.
That's right. The older guys 2021 at gmail.com.
Gmail.com. That is our email address.
That is our
For
email
new
address.
fans, we haven't figured out how we're going to celebrate our newfound fandom yet. We will figure that out. We'll, maybe, I don't know. We'll send you a signed cowbell or something.
That could be expensive. I want a picture of a signed cowbell.
Well, again, I'm not sure how many fans we're going to get for this promotion.
You get a picture of a signed cowbell.
You can get a signed picture.
You get a signed picture
of a cowbell.
You're not going to get a photo. You'll get a JPEG. We're actually going to mail you anything. We don't have a budget.
Send us your email, and we will send you.
We will respond to your email
with
a signed, or Mike's, the other thing that you talked about. What was it? The underwear.
What? No, I did not see that.
You're going to send your underwear to anybody that subscribes.
No, not happening.
So what do we say? Smash to subscribe, and Mike will send you.
I don't know. That's what we got to figure out. We got to talk about this off camera.
I thought we did talk about it. So what are you talking about?
We're not sending clothing items. No.
Mike, I feel this is the impetus for you joining this project.
If I did that, we would not have any fans. Trust me.
All right.
No.
All right.
Pictures
So
of cowbells. That's
how
it.
do you want to wrap it up, Mike?
Well, I don't know.
We know you're all right. So
again,
hit the subscribe button.
Hit our subscribe button.
What's the Gmail? You know that better than I.
Yep. Gmail is the older guys 2021 at gmail.com.
All right.
Send us your comments. Tell us what you think we're doing, how we're doing, what we need to do, any suggestions for the show, any topics you want to talk about or have us talk about. Let us know in the comments or in an email, and we will start working on those for you.
Yes, we will.
So,
anything else? We good?
No, I think we did. I think we're doing very good for our first show. Again, it's a work in progress.
Work in progress.
As you can see, we love to laugh, and we're going to have a lot of laughter in the show. Nothing really too serious.
Nothing too serious.
No, but I guess our musical guest for every show will be 98 Degrees. And then
we got next week. They're coming next week, right? Aren't they?
Coming next week.
It's for their next.
We'll offset that with Jesse McCartney for Rich.
What's the same? It's the same.
It's the same thing.
It's the same manager, I think. Don't they?
Oh, there you go. So it'll be really easy. 1 week we'll have 98 Degrees, and then the other week we'll have Jesse McCartney as our musical guest.
All right. Okay, so we'll wrap it there.